Welcome to the Bronze Award training for the Girl Scouts of the Sierra Nevada. My name is Jamie Hill, and I am the Program and Troop Support Specialist for Older Girls and Highest Awards. Today's training is for troop leaders, volunteers, families, and Girl Scout juniors. Throughout the training today, we will walk you through the steps that you'll need to complete in order to earn your Bronze Award. While you're listening to this training, you may like to have access to a few documents. All of these documents are available on the GSSN Bronze Award webpage. You will want to have the Girl Scout Bronze Award Guidelines for Girl Scout Juniors, the Girl Scout Bronze Award Adult Volunteer Guide, Bronze Award Actual Budget, Bronze Award Project Time Log, and a pen and paper to take notes throughout the training. This training is provided in an easy-to-use video format where you can watch the video as many times as you'd like, and you can also pause or rewind if necessary in case you miss some details or you need time to take down some notes. Why should you earn the Bronze Award? First of all, it's the highest award a Girl Scout junior can earn. It will give you the chance to do big things in your community and make your community a better place in the process. You can work on an issue that you care about. You will build leadership skills throughout your journey. You will also be recognized as a future community leader. You can pursue the Girl Scout Bronze Award if you're in 4th or 5th grade or equivalent, you are a registered Girl Scout junior, you have completed a junior journey, you have completed the Bronze Award training, and your project has been approved by the award specialist. That's me, and I will explain how to be approved at the end of this training. There are 7 steps to earning your award. They are: 1. Go on a junior journey. 2. Build your Girl Scout junior team. 3. Explore your community. 4. Choose your Bronze Award project. 5. Make a plan. 6. Put your plan into motion. And 7. Spread the word. We'll go through each step throughout the training. 1. Go on a junior journey. Before you can begin your Bronze Award project, you are required to complete a junior journey. If you haven't completed your journey yet, that's okay. Complete your journey first, then you can start your Bronze Award. There are 3 journeys to choose from: Agent of Change, Get Moving, and Amuse. Each journey ends with a Take Action project. This will be a great warm-up for your Bronze Award. Step 2. Build your Girl Scout junior team. Earning the Girl Scout Bronze Award is a team experience for a troop or a group. This is not an individual project. Your troop volunteer will serve as your project guide. Throughout the process, team building skills are essential. You should list each girl's special talents. You should learn more about each girl in your troop, even if you think you know everything about each person. You'll also want to list what each girl enjoys doing the most. We want to put each girl's talents to their best use. Also, each girl in the troop should complete the suggested minimum of 20 hours per girl on the project. Step 3. Explore your community. Before you can choose your project, you need to look at your community around you. Maybe your school or your neighborhood or maybe a bigger community. You'll want to keep a notebook handy while you're making your observations so you don't miss anything or forget. On page 5 of the Girl Scout Bronze Award Guidelines for Girl Scout Juniors, there's an observation list to help you keep track of your observations. Let's look at this example. In the left column, we make the observations. For example, a Girl Scout meeting place isn't very green. We'd like to make the space more fun for younger girls. Once you make a few observations, you fill out the right column that is ways that you could possibly help. Maybe we could add fun decorations that are also green and figure out how much energy we use during our meetings. You can use this chart to help you get some general ideas for projects. Also, you want to think about how you can make a positive change in your community or neighborhood. Look for problems that should be fixed. What can be improved and how can you improve them? Each girl should identify what they care about personally and how they want to take action. Examples of how to turn an observation into a Bronze Award Take Action project can be found on page 6 of the Girl Scout Bronze Award Guidelines for Girl Scout Juniors. Now that you've made observations around your community, it's time for you to choose your Bronze Award project. Meet with your team and compare and contrast your observations. Brainstorm how you can make a difference for the issues you've observed. Choose the top issues that everyone in your troop cares about the most. Then, gather more information on your top issues. This way you can gain the best understanding of how to make a difference. Some ways to collect more information are by talking to experts and your teachers, reading newspaper articles about your issue, researching the internet, and remember to take notes on everything you've learned. Complete the blank project idea chart on page 13 in the Girl Scout Bronze Award Guidelines for Girl Scout Juniors. This will help organize your ideas. Let's look at the example on the screen now. In the first column, we have the observation that this troop made. Their observation was that a recent flood damaged more than 100 homes in the town. They talked to a few experts. They spoke to EMTs, firefighters, a Red Cross official, and also families who had damaged homes. By speaking to these people, they learned how to best make a difference and what the root causes of the issue might be. Then they also wrote down what they learned. They learned that many families are not prepared for disasters, such as floods, hurricanes, and tornadoes. Everyone should be aware of the steps to take in order to stay safe. In the last column, this troop listed what they thought that they could do to help. Maybe we could do presentations on disaster preparedness at school and places of worship. Maybe we could include sample first aid skills sessions and discussions about the impact of natural disasters around the world. Maybe we could hand out flyers that list what families should include in in-home emergency kits. Once you've filled out your project idea chart, it's time to choose your project. Another thing to consider when you're choosing your Bronze Award project is if your project idea meets the GSSN Bronze Award Standards of Excellence. To help you do that, look at these charts. A community service project is something where you go, do, and then leave in the same day, or maybe one weekend. A Journey Take Action project, you will plan, organize, implement, and evaluate. However, the theme and the general idea of your project is already chosen for you based on the theme of the journey book you choose. To meet the standards of excellence required of the Bronze Award, you will need to plan, organize, implement, and evaluate an issue that you have researched, that you care about, You'll need to recruit volunteers and experts to help you with your research and implementation, and you'll need to reflect on sustainability. How can this project continue after you are finished with it? Remember that your Bronze Award Take Action project is bigger than a Journey Take Action project and bigger than a community service project. A Bronze Award project should address the root cause of a problem and make a lasting impact on your community. Now that you've chosen your project, it's time to make a plan. As a team, answer these questions. What is our goal? What steps do we need to take? What talent can each girl contribute? What did we learn from our journey that will make things run smoothly? Who can we ask for help? How can we get others involved? What supplies do we need? Do we need to earn money or get donations? How much time do we need? Before you put your plan into motion, each team member should be able to speak about the project. Complete these sentences together. Our project is. We will make a difference by. We hope our project will help. When we are done, we'll know we made a difference because. You can write your answers on page 11 in the Girl Scout Bronze Award Guidelines for Girl Scout Juniors. If at any point in time you forget what your project is about or what your goal was, how you hope to make a difference, refer to these answers and refresh. It'll help rejuvenate your passion. Some call answering these questions in a concise, short way an elevator speech. It's called this because when you're in an elevator, you don't have very much time to talk to someone. This will be very helpful if you need to ask for donations. Now that you have a plan, it's time to put your plan into motion. The first step in putting your plan into motion is to create a detailed list of tasks and deadlines. There's a blank planning chart available on page 14 in the Girl Scout Bronze Award Guidelines for Girl Scout Juniors. Let's look at the example we have here. In the planning chart, this troop filled out what each task is, how that task will be done, when that task will be finished, and which team member will complete the task. For example, the first task is to gather information about preparing for flood, tornado, or hurricanes. How that task will be done is by researching on the internet or at the library and interviewing emergency workers. Next, they set the deadline of October 17th for this task to be complete. Setting deadlines and keeping to them is important for the overall progression of your project. If these team members do not gather the information, then other team members might not be able to complete their portion of the work in a timely manner. So to ensure that your project gets completed on time and in a timely fashion, stick to your deadlines. Lastly, it lists which team members will complete the tasks. Allow the girls to choose which tasks they want to complete. Maybe these girls listed here have extraordinary skills in researching on the internet or in a library, or maybe they're really good at interviewing people and talking to individuals in the community. Also, by listing the team member who will complete each task, it helps keep the team members accountable and to make sure that each girl is participating an equal amount. Now that your planning chart is complete, it's time to get started. While working on your Bronze Award Take Action project, team members should always communicate honestly and often about their progress. They should be responsible for what they say and do, and be flexible. And if they need to switch assignments or add tasks, they should do that. This planning chart is not a completed chart. It can be changed at any time. If a girl gets sick and someone needs to take over for her, they need to switch assignments, that's okay. Or maybe you forgot to put a task on the list, that's all right too. You can add it later. Finally, your project is complete, and it's time for step 7, spread the word. Now that your project's complete, it's important that you thank everyone who helped you along the way. Send each person you interviewed or got donations from or collected any information from or helped you a handwritten thank you note. As a group, reflect on your project. On page 12 of the Girl Scout Bronze Award Guidelines for Girl Scout Juniors, there are some helpful reflection questions. Then, share your story. You've just accomplished a huge take action project. This is a great chance for you to brag about yourself and your accomplishments. Write an essay or article for your local or school newspaper. Submit your story to GSSN Communications via story submissions on our webpage, or present at a community meeting or to a younger troop. Or heck, brag to an older troop too. Lastly, celebrate your accomplishments. Please attend the All That Glitters award ceremony in the spring. At the All That Glitters award ceremony, you'll receive your bronze award and certificate, and we will celebrate your accomplishments together. We're coming to the end of our training, and I want to review some commonly asked questions and some things we need to remember. Throughout the Bronze Award process, it's important that we always follow the Girl Scout promise and live by the Girl Scout law. We also want to remember that this is part of the Girl Scout leadership experience. Activities should be girl-led, and the girls should discover, connect, and take action on issues that they care about. Girl Scout juniors should reflect on sustainability in relation to their project. A sustainable project is one that lasts after the girls' involvement ends. Your project might require some funding. There are many ways you can fund your project. One way is to use fall product sale or cookie sale funds that your troop already has. You could also do neighborhood chores or hold a garage sale too. Your troop can ask for donations. However, if the donations are over the amount of $250, please ask for approval from council. I can be your contact for that. Just shoot me an email. Also, girls may not ask for money directly. They can ask for donations, in-kind donations. That means the goods and services themselves are given, but girls may not ask for money. Girls should tell potential donors about their project, then adults can ask for the donation. Also remember that the money earned or raised for your project should not exceed your project's needs. That's because Girl Scouts of the USA is a nonprofit organization. For a little bit more information on do's and don'ts of project funding, you can refer to Chapter 5 and Policy 6.8 of the Volunteer Essentials. Some projects you want to avoid for your Bronze Award are fundraising for another organization. As Girl Scouts, we're not allowed to fundraise for another organization. However, we can help other organizations in other ways. You also want to avoid collection projects. Collection projects are typically community service oriented, and while they're great to help the community in that way, they do not meet the standards of excellence for your Girl Scout Bronze Award. Lastly, you want to avoid community service projects where you go, do, and leave in a short period of time. The standards of excellence for the Girl Scout Gold Award require your project to make a lasting impression and to address the root cause of an issue. Before you start your project, please get approved. Once you have a project idea, submit your idea for project approval via the form stack available on our Bronze Award webpage. 20 hours is suggested minimum for each girl throughout the project. Please be sure to keep track as you go. Every meeting, every internet search, every interview, all counts towards these 20 suggested minimum hours. Remember to send handwritten thank you notes to everyone who helped. And please take photos, lots and lots of photos. You're going to want these photos to show off at All That Glitters and on the GSSN Facebook page. When submitting your final report, please remember that each girl must complete her own report. And remember to have the project advisor sign each final report. Troop leaders, you can submit all reports together to the GSSN Service Center, care of awards. The deadline to be recognized in this year's All That Glitters is March 15th. But don't worry, if you didn't finish your project by this year, March 15th, you will be recognized at next year's All That Glitters. And the final deadline to earn the Girl Scout Bronze Award is September 30th of the year following 5th grade. You, of course, will be recognized at that year's All That Glitters award ceremony. Still got questions? That's okay. If you missed something, feel free to watch this video again. Or you can contact me, Jamie Hill, at jhill@gssn.org. Email is the best way to reach me, but I do have a phone extension here. The number is 775-322-0642, and my extension is 1203. Lastly, remember that all of the resources and project proposal form are available on gssn.org on the Bronze Award webpage. Good luck and change the world!